Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, May 24th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Aussie US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full down analysis. So on the Aussie dollar, I still think this is three waves up W, three waves down X, and I think this is one, two, three waves up for an ABC of wave Y, probably taking it all the way up above these highs, maybe at the 78 or the 100% Fibonacci extension. So heading down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I definitely still think this is the end of a correction right here. I think this right here is a 1. I think this right here is a big ABC of 2. I personally think we're in a wave 3, and I think on these higher time frames, it is going to continue to make higher highs, higher lows in a wave 3 of wave C, which is most likely a wave C of wave Y based on the higher time frames. So keeping all that in mind, taking it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I did mark this out as 5 ways because the Aussie dollar definitely did make 5 ways up. Now looking across the board at other correlated dollar pairs, most of the other dollar pairs don't look like a complete 5-way pattern, which is why I'm kind of wondering if this is potentially not a complete 5 wave either, and that it's potentially going to go up higher to finish off this wave 1 of wave 3 before we make a wave 2 of wave 3 and a wave 3 of wave 3. So, keeping all that in mind, taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, most of the dollar pairs look like they're trying to end the correction. This one really hasn't broken structure yet, so it's hard to say whether it really is the end of a correction or not. It does kind of look like a 3-wave down, kind of 3 waves up, and maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Nice 78% fib bounce. I mean, it's really not going to be confirmed that it is the end of a correction unless it goes up and breaks that wave 4 high. If it does break that wave 4 high, that's pretty much confirmation that we are back into the uptrend and we are continuing this wave 3 trend on the much, much higher time frames. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we definitely do have a break of structure on the 1 hour. But that break of structure doesn't necessarily prove that the wave 3 or tell us that the wave C is over. Now I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down, but it's this break right here that is really going to prove that this is over. If it breaks above that today or maybe even next week, that's pretty much going to prove that the correction is over, and that should prove that we are already back into the continuation of the uptrend. So definitely be cautious. I mean, if it does go up, make a lower high and start to turn down really hard, then you definitely need to get out of your longs and maybe even think about going short again. But as of right now, especially looking at other dollar pairs, it looks like they are trying to end the correction. It looks like it is trying to continue the uptrend, and it is probably all part of that big wave 3 of wave C on the weekly and monthly time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked down here in the corner. And don't forget to check out my membership program that gives you access to all my daily trading and analysis Zoom meetings where I cover every single thing on this list right here from top to bottom. It also gives you access to all my swing trade / day trade setups that I say with the group at the time of entry. You get all this by signing up at my website at fxpipcollector.com. As always, thank you and happy trading.